Hello everybody and welcome back to SUNY Broome Esports. My name is Ben.
And I'm Dustin.
And we have a little bit of a special case for us going on right now because we're playing a little bit of Rocket League. This is a new one for SUNY Broome Esports. Valorant, Overwatch, those are games that we know. Rocket Cars, that is unknown territory.
Yeah, I think it's actually quite exciting, seeing what our team is capable of.
Yes, in fact, we have all people local of this campus on our team, the very best of the best out here doing a 2v2 for nationals in the world of gaming.
Yep, gaming nationals, right here, right now.
They still have yet to pick their teams, but we are good to go. We are just waiting for them to get into the spot. We will be here spectating. Who do we have in our team? We have Enoch Vandargius, aka Vandargius. We also have some returning faces. We also have Geoff Insulin last year, or last season during the Overwatch team. We had him play, I believe, either a tank or support. I believe he was like a little bit flexible. He was pretty all right. A returning face, Ghost Kitty, aka Jeanette, showed up once for the 1v1 bracket competition that we had last semester, and was an absolute monster. And Paradox, a new player that is here on the team. I don't know his name yet. Wow. Star immediately into in the first, 3 seconds?
3 seconds, yeah, man. Just went right there, down the middle, just wide open.
Perfect.
Couldn't get a better score if you tried.
I don't think you could. That was a sub 4 second goal.
Yeah. Definitely starting off the game strong. Oh, looks like we got Skittles.
Ooh, demoed. He is gone. Whoever is in that car is dead.
I believe that was Skittles.
It was. Insulin going in for the save. Doesn't make it, but is okay because it bounces off the wall.
Skittles coming in. Stopping his goal.
Who do we have on each team? We have Star and Tight Skittles
on blue, and then we have
Vandargius and Insulin on the orange team. I'm believing that Ghost Kitty and Paradox are the Tight Skittles and Star.
Yeah. Now, I know we're not supposed to have bias, but who do you think is going to win in this match here?
Definitely, we saw a little bit of a warm-up. We did see that Tight Skittles was a person of interest. And I have a personal bias for Jeanette because of how amazing they do. From what I've seen before, I'm a Jeanette stan, apparently, from our last time that we saw her.
Just saw that. Skittles just scored. Scored another thing.
Believing that is Paradox, already 2-0.
Definitely starting off strong. With only 1 minute in the game gone so far.
Star going up the wall, but kind of loses the balance a little bit. He kind of does Tight Skittles does a little bit of a trade-off with Insulin over here. Pinches it towards the orange side, but it is okay because Insulin brings it back. Starts to launch it, but he gets kind of out of control in the air. Tight Skittles they dribbling in the air.
Rebound off the wall.
Sets it up. Unfortunately, Star could not get there or get enough power behind it in time for the save.
No, it looks like she didn't have enough boost. And the boost is really important in this game.
It is. Unfortunately, just a little too late and bounces it right in.
Let's see if Orange Team can keep out the momentum and get another point and tie this game up. Got her going in right now. And wow.
Immediately bringing it back. They are tied. It's been like a minute.
Minute 30, and then just going right in there. Right open.
These are vicious.
Skittles with the delayed jump. You don't know what he was thinking about there.
The comeback. We might be in set for a really tight game. A couple tight games. They are less than 2 minutes in, and they are at each other's throats.
Yeah, Star coming in with the interception there.
Star did not quite get it, unfortunately. Went a little under it, but it is okay. Star, is he going to save it? Unfortunately.
Oh! Skittles comes in with the save. Will they be able? Will Insolent trying to juggle to get back in position?
Unfortunately, could not get enough height on that one.
Skittles just leading it right in there for the third goal. You can see right there, Insolent's trying to.
Skittles aren't loose.
No, they are not. You can see right there, Insolent was trying to desperately to catch up, but he just couldn't match the speed.
Almost had it. Is it going to pinch?
Oh,
The pinch brings it towards the red side, or orange side, excuse me. Star almost gets it. Insolent going in for the rebound, doesn't quite get it. Coming in a little too hot. Van Dargus hitting it off the back just to try to get it to bounce towards. Is he getting? He's going to drop. Oh! Corralled sheep, little man.
just baited him right into there. You can see it right there. Starts trying to go for it, but
that can't be street legal.
no, it can't.
I am impressed. They are very evenly matched, it would seem. Either that I'm not sure if the team picking was random, but it seems pretty well balanced. I'm excited to see this. Tight Skittles coming in, bringing up a big leap, however, gets brought right back. Star going in for the big hit. The big hit for big ball. Ooh, he kind of tricked Insolent out a little bit, making him think that he had to overcompensate.
Yeah.
Insolent coming in back again, trying to finesse. Unfortunately, with the battering hammer of Star, just couldn't get it. And I believe Van Dargus kind of messed him up a little bit right there, just kind of knocked it out of his way.
Yeah, I believe so as well. And you can really see how Star is just playing super aggressive here, just like constantly going in for those interceptions. And
but not being a ball chaser. She is absolutely like aware of what she is doing. Yeah, she just has force to her.
She really does, and you know you really need that in this kind of.
Unfortunately, the man Skittles did a bit of the side turn instead of a jump up. I'm guessing his stressed out, put his thumb on the stick a little too hard, and made him dodge underneath the ball. Almost had that save. We are now having Orange in the lead with Insolent and Van Dargus.
I think this is the first time they've had them in the lead finally.
That is true.
I wonder if they'll be able to keep it, or if Star.
Ooh, Insolent and Star going for it. Star hits it, or Insolent hits it off, and hits the rebound as well.
He's got some boost there as well. See if he can make use of it.
Van Dargus going in for that corner shot, trying to pinch it off to make sure that the momentum is not being carried. Unfortunately, could not save it. They are once again at each other's throats. Cannibalistic.
Again, right there, Star being aggressive, going in, pushing in that ball, just sweeping right between the both of them.
She's very powerful. Like, it's a very risky move being that powerful, because if you mess up, as we've seen a couple times, is that you will be in a situation where you can't really recover fast enough. But that's the trade-off. It's either hit hard or run fast.
And it seems the strategy is playing
off
really well for
unfortunately, almost gets to it. A little bit of an overcompensation on a downward push puts Insolent right in the middle of the way just to put up that goal. Can he do it? Oh, he's dead. Yeah. He actually has died.
Just completely gone.
Call his mom.
Get the coroner.
Closed casket.
One of these cars needs to be a hearse.
Closed casket situation. Yeah. Pre-cremated.
Oh, 1 minute remaining. Tied game.
Takes a big shot. Unfortunately, was a little bit too hard on that shot. It did get saved though. Extra little points for those. Extra brownie points. Yeah. Star throwing it in, goes right for it. Insolent does not let it through. He is here, determined, in the air. Wow. Ooh, brings it back, tries to trip him up, set him up for his teammate to come in and smack it. Unfortunately, misses. Gravity is too fast for this man. He almost had it. You can't get them all.
30 seconds remaining.
4 on 4, 2v2. This is a tight match.
Do you think it might go into overtime?
Definitely. I would bet my life on that.
Yeah. Oh, right in the open. Star's taking the opportunity.
Making sure it's going nowhere. Van Dargus hits it off the wall, tries to set it up. Does a little bit of a juggle for that one to lift it into the corner, but Insolent is not having it.
Oh, 4-6 on top.
Oh, it's stuck in the corner.
Star's trying her best. Insolent coming in.
Insolent brought it out. Unfortunate.
Oh, but it's still going until the ball
hits
the ground.
As long as if it hits the ground. And we are in overtime. I don't have to die. Bringing it in, pinching it right. Okay, immediately going into the orange. We got big, skinny tight Skittles coming in, making sure that it's all right. Tries to get underneath it, but unfortunately got a little played. Insolent brings the winning shot.
you know, you can see him just really carrying him right in there, just outmaneuvering both Star and Skittles.
Very, very close.
You can see Star desperately trying to save it there, but
tried what he could, but he just couldn't do it. That is 1-0.
I think that was a very good opening match right there.
I gotta tell you, it was way more interesting than Valorant. That was awesome.
Let's hope Orange can keep the same energy.
Let's keep it going. This is also a custom game, so they also have the opportunity to switch teammates if they want. I feel like that was incredibly well balanced.
Yeah, I do believe it was. It was a very balanced game.
I like that a lot. Okay, do we keep the same teams? We do. Star and Tight Skittles on blue, Insulin and Vandargus on orange. Immediately going into the blue side, we got Tight Skittles kicking it off. However, brings it right back. Insulin taking the high ground, trying to hit it off. Doesn't quite make it. Is that a play or is that just a miss? I cannot tell. But Star is going in, making sure that she touches that ball as much as possible. In any touch, any movement, any direction can be a benefit for her teammate.
It really could be. And you see right here, Insulin's coming in, looking to knock it back out, get it out of his side of the goal. But Skittles not letting it happen, knocking it right back in.
Tight Skittles predicting the fact that it would try to bounce off the wall. Unfortunately, Insulin came back in and hit it off into a place that he couldn't hit it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a little too fast, a little too furious, a little too family.
Yeah, right here, just had right open there. That Vandargus right there, it was right open for him. Insulin just bringing it right into the court and just lining up straight up for his teammate to knock it right in there. You see Skittles trying to get in there.
They almost had it. They almost had it.
It just wasn't fast enough.
Oh, that's so cinematic. I'm not even pressing anything.
Star going in right in, trying to get a repeat of last.
Vandargus hitting up the wall, hitting the corner, trying. Unfortunately, that was just a little too much curve on there. Couldn't quite exactly predict it.
Really, that's all it takes to have the ball spiraling out of your control, really.
Especially since cars don't have opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Oh! Predicts the hit. Jumps predeterminedly. Star tries to keep it out, but unfortunately, they just kind of maneuver their way back into it. Insulin and Vandargus. Vandargus coming back in, trying to just immediately hit it with Star coming in. But Insulin sees this and goes up for it. He's going to try to do a little bit of a hit, but Big Skittles over here is just going to try to smack it in. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it. Back into the blue ground, but they're trying their best.
Stars just
goes a little too high, bouncing off the backboard. They're fighting over. They almost hit each other out of the way into the goalpost. That could have been detrimental.
That would have been detrimental. Well, you see right here, like you got Skittles and Star playing a little bit more defensively here. And
unfortunately,
their defensive tactics didn't work as Vandargus.
That was their downfall. They are a victim of their own hubris. Star coming in, trying to, it was Tight Skittles. Tight Skittles coming in, completely trying to smack it out of the way. Unfortunately, meaning didn't hit it quite right, letting it just tee it up for the hit.
Yeah, I think Star's got to try to play more aggressive like he was early on, because that's really brought them on their early points. And then right now, Insulin and
it's a lot of side wall hitting. There's not as much downward field focus as there was before.
Yeah, that's also true.
And it also would seem that Star is having some issues sometimes getting her grounds back together when in the air. When they're in the air, it would seem that they just kind of stay there for a second. But what can you do? You're a car in midair. That's against your insurance policy.
Yeah, I don't think Geico covers that.
Broke his Axel's ankles car.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Carburetor.
I think Axel will go with that.
Big. Thank you, Felix.
Star's trying to get in there, trying to get the ball.
Notices that it's coming back, takes a risky maneuver and tries to do a flip reset on the bottom of the ball to try to hit it back.
Star tries to go for a score there, but was blocked. Skittles coming in though, taking the ball
in for
back
the corner, smacking it, pinching it, hoping,
setting it up. But again, Insulin and Van just are right ahead of it.
They just know. They know what to do. They know how it's happening.
Yeah.
Vandargus coming in with a top down. I believe he was going to try to pinch it on the ground to shoot it at really high speeds into the ground. Star doing a similar concept, but doesn't exactly have, I guess, the same technique or maybe they're just I don't know. I'm not trying to say bad. They're not bad in any sense.
No, they're not bad. They're not bad at all.
Maybe Insulin and these guys have more experience. I cannot tell. I don't play Rocket League as much.
Didn't have the right situation to go for it. How about that? But yeah,
But they're getting back aggressive.
yeah, they're really doing what they have to try to get here. Star coming in, with getting the ball back, trying to get it out of her side. Insolent coming in, trying to stop her. Ooh, passing through two, leading it right up in.
Thankfully, to the assist of Insulin in his attempt to block, Star was able to pinch it off of his body and shoot it straight for the goal.
And you can see right there, like the bounce off of it even messed up Van, just letting it right there, and Star didn't have to do anything at that point. It was just
No, but it was best to keep it on, like to make sure. Honestly, that little tap right there could have been like if she tapped it the wrong way, that could have been the difference between a goal or not.
Yeah, and we right now the goal
Immediately,
is what they need.
Tight Skittles coming in with this huge bump. It just almost there. Unfortunately, Star hitting Insulin instead of the ball. That is unfortunate anti-diabetic behavior.
Hey, you really got to watch out. You don't want to be on insulin too much.
Unfortunately, Tight Skittles was preparing for the velocity of the car to be able to block the ball, but just couldn't quite get it. It is now in mid-range. It is Tight Skittles' ball in the court.
Van taking the ball.
Unfortunately, almost Van Darkis almost actually just like drove it in.
Yeah. 30
Ooh.
seconds left to start.
We are 1-2. This is a very different match.
See, what Orange is trying to do is try to keep the ball.
Van Darkis from downtown, from the sky, plane mode, goes in and tries to hit the ball. Unfortunately, could not get the spin on it quite hard enough to be able to hit it in.
You see Star
coming
coming in. Trying to get that score, and she's getting desperate, I'm pretty sure.
They just have to get this one goal.
Oh, but
As long as it doesn't touch the grass,
yeah, they'll try to keep it up, and
unless it touches the grass.
unless it touches the
But
grass.
would you look at that? Orange 2-0. A little bit less of a close match, but nonetheless, just as exciting. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I really think it was like Stars and Tight Skittles' lack of initial aggression that they had in that first match.
like second doubting themselves.
Yeah, it was like they were playing more defensive a little bit.
It's almost like they like swapped like roles.
Yeah.
Next series, we will give you time between games to talk if you want. Nah, it's cool. We're good, honestly.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's not much really else to talk about like right now. It's just Insulin and Van just coming in with the that momentum and that teamwork needed to get those early wins.
And they're gonna mix up the teams.
Oh, and they're mixing up the teams.
I like to see it. I like to see the having either whether if they believe it was an unbalanced match or the fact that they just want to have fun. Just being able to accept that teams change. That's always a good attribute.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of combination they come up with next.
I had a red thing and it scared me. What happened?
No, I think we're just waiting on them now.
No, I got kicked, I think.
Uh-oh.
I think they needed to make a new game.
Uh-oh, it's
What happened?
some light technical difficulties. Yeah, well, in the meantime, what do you think would be the dream team combination?
I think all four of them. There is a 4v4 game, and I think they would do.
I'm in like a more of a 2v2 situation. Which combination do you think would work best from what we've seen so far?
I think
Insulin and Star might make an interesting combination.
I was kind of thinking that, yeah.
Yeah. Because Insulin, he seems to have a pretty good handle on on the ball and stuff like that, and like how to maneuver. And with Star's aggression that she's been able to display,
Yes.
and her willingness
She
to
is
go
a
after.
powerhouse and is not holding any punches.
And she also has pretty good awareness as well, and
Yes.
pretty good predictions.
Unfortunately, with being such a glass cannon, that does leave her open to a lot of currently not connected to Rocket League servers. Yes, I would love to reconnect.
That's great. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I think yes, Star's definitely got standard, but I think her teammates could have helped pick up the place and help come up with this dream team.
We need another invite. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry folks, just have a little bit of technical interference right now.
Yeah, no, we love Epic Games and their total capitalistic, gory idea model of a infrastructure. You know.
Yep.
Reminds me a lot of New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
No,
I was saying there's gonna be a story behind that one.
I've never been to New Hampshire.
Well, I hope we have no New Hampshire fans here, else they might get mad.
tough. Also in the chat, Alex Dodd
Alex Dodd. Yeah.
says hi with a little heart.
Oh, hi, Alex.
All right, what are our new teams right now? Tight
Skittles?
Skittles and
And
it's exactly
Insolent-
what you said.
Insolent and Star.
We're loving to see a Star immediately coming in, tripping up Van Dargus. Or no, that's Tight Skittles, excuse me. Unfortunately, was a little bit hesitant on that follow through and missed the opportunity for a goal.
I was seeing that last time too. She hesitates a little bit too much. I think if she presses more,
Like, I think she has like the utmost confidence to shoot the ball towards the goal, but when it gets to that pinpoint part, that's where it messes. That's where it like starts to like kind of fumble. But Star over here, Spider-Man their way across,
You can see
and
this-
just kind of rips through and just does that.
just a light tap and a demo at the end. Yeah, the insult
Honestly, Star, I love, dude. Jeanette, on every occasion that we have seen Jeanette on the esports team has been an interesting experience, I will admit.
Definitely bringing in that Star material.
That Star material.
Insolent.
Insolent misses it. He was not fast enough. He is there to fight, but unfortunately missed the mark.
Yeah, Star's able to recover for
Tight
him.
Skittles almost had a goal in mind, but Insolent coming in,
Star,
making sure that it gets out of the way, bumps it off of him a little bit and just shooting it into midfield. Star coming in? No, unfortunately. Sets it up for a shot, backboard.
Skittles coming in. Coming in with a score.
1-1.
Only 1 minute to go. I think we're having repeated the first game.
Sub 1 minute, we got 2 goals. That's pretty impressive for professionals.
Yeah. You can see right there, Skittles is coming in with just like right in the open. It's really all about capitalizing the opportunity to get those perfect shots in. Oh, collision right there, bringing the pinch off into the orange side.
Everyone used a little bit too much boost on that. They are just a little bit. Oh, unfortunately, he wanted to do a little bit of a trickery, but unfortunately, kind of tripped himself up. Star, seeing that that ball was not going to make it anywhere, stayed back to take care of the goal.
And again, like I said, Star's got that great awareness on her that just really helps her team.
Star coming in, making sure that the ball stays out of mind, out of sight. Insulin
going in. Oh,
trying his hardest. Unfortunately, almost has to be a detriment. Put it in!
Oh my God!
Put it in!
It's right there.
Oh God, they fumbled. Oh my goodness. Everybody was just waiting. Oh my goodness.
They were just standing there.
Star, you got to get back. Star's making sure that they get back in time to get protecting the goal. Unfortunately, that just happens, you know.
Yeah. Oh, coming in there.
Tight Skittles coming in, making sure that they have a safe goal, but Insulin posing a threat, making him feel unsafe in his own home.
Oh, Insulin going in, just knocking the ball right out of
Powerhousing it.
And Star lining it up. Perfect
Star!
shot. Skittle coming in.
Unfortunately, couldn't get there fast enough because Tight Skittles is just there being defensive and possessive. Honestly, kind of cringy and manipulative, if you'd ask me.
Yeah. Really, I mean, why do you gotta fight Insulin like that, you know?
Yeah. Van Dargus coming in and just smoothly just taking it back out of the way, making sure, cradling it.
Insulin not letting that happen though, trying to bring it back in the blue court. Bringing that aggression needed.
Getting a bit of a setup. Unfortunately, Tight Skittles just kind of missed the mark as well as Star, but Insulin here making sure he's staying on his goal. Unfortunately, can't quite make that.
You see he tries to get back up to get himself up to block the goal, but
unfortunately the ball seemed to went over the car a little bit too hard and couldn't quite get back there enough in time.
That point should have been scored earlier, but
it wasn't, so tough. I guess, like, if it didn't go in, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
It's not like they cheated. Nope. They earned the save fair and square. Van Dargus coming in and hitting it off the top corner, trying to set it up for Tight Skittles. Tight Skittles trying to go underneath, making sure, getting that setup, getting bumped by Insulin, messing up his trajectory. Insulin going in, skyrocketing, trying to make sure that it goes anywhere. And Star, unfortunately, just wasn't in time.
Missing the bump.
That's the thing about this. The ball is such like a touchy thing, and at any point, like if you just miscalculate your direction of your car at any point,
Or
it can
miscalculate
just it can go
power.
anywhere. You can either do it perfectly right the first time, or do it wrong and lose. Like that's how high stakes your positioning of your car in the air is here.
Yeah, well, Linson coming in right here. Skittles again blocking him.
Ooh,
Dan coming in, leading the ball right towards it. No one there. Oh, it's a
screaming! Ooh, Star and Insulin doing a kind of double move over there.
yeah. 1 minute remaining.
2-1, blue team in the lead.
Orange needs to pull something here in order to tie this game up. Or
Oh, he
Ooh.
got crossed, broken, discouraged.
needs to bring that car to the body shop.
Pinched it right into the top of the goal, or not the goal of the arena. Bring it back in. Unfortunately, was a little bit too liberal in how much he wanted to turn on that, but he had the idea. He almost had it.
Oh, Dan.
Making sure that he stays in, matched the speed with, car. Toyota. Star coming in, bringing it downtown. Will that be any good?
No,
unfortunately
Van coming in,
blocked.
but
blue. Insulin.
Insulin coming in, 16 seconds left. They're shooting it right in there. You see Van had tried to deflect it, but Insulin just was right there, perfect position.
Got there right in time, just in time to make it into the corner and bring it to a 2v2 at a 16-second mark. This is getting intense.
This is getting interesting. Oh, Star.
Coming up. Unfortunately, wasn't quite prepared to get hit in the air. No one is.
Oh, 5 seconds left.
They just have to stall out. Unfortunately, did not quite get it into the right trajectory. If you
Now
will,
we're
a little
back
bit.
in overtime.
Love watching car soccer.
Here we go.
Bringing it back in, Insulin bringing it around, but Van Dargas coming in.
Star coming in, taking the ball.
Man, he hits it off the wall and had enough time to double hit it back so that they could push it back towards the blue court. Tight Skittles using the top of the roof to double jump down to get to the ground as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Tries to do a bit of a juggle onto the wall, but unfortunately could not get it to turn down. It just kept bouncing off of him.
Yeah, just couldn't get that angle right to shoot it down.
Star coming in like a freight train.
Like a car, that shooting star.
Insulin coming in to back it up as well. Hits it out of the way. Ooh. Hits the corner. Star coming in, trying to get that trajectory. Actually gets it, but unfortunately with not enough power and too much defense going on. Insulin trying his best to hit it as much as he can, but it would seem that Tight Skittles is just getting too much in his face. You know what we haven't seen in a while? We haven't seen a destruction.
We have it.
That means that they're like trying not to harm each other. This is car soccer. This is a game of death. This is a blood sport.
Yeah, we demand death and destruction. Oh, Star coming in. Followed by Skittles coming in with the interception, knocking it right back in the orange team's court.
Insulin bringing it back around the corner, probably going to bring it alongside so that he can pass it to Star. Star bringing it in, unfortunately, was there to protect it. Could not get away from that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uses the top of the car as like a little bit of a skid. Unfortunately, Tight Skittles was just not there in time to receive it. It's not like he could do anything about it. Star was going to pile drive into the car just to get it out of the way. Insulin bringing it up. He's setting it up. He's putting up his moves. Van Dargas reads them.
Skittles.
Like a book.
Star is back on the bar. Skittle or Van knocking her out the way, taking the ball back, and looks like they're fighting for the ball right now.
Star doing the best, what she does best by hitting it like a bus. Tight Skittles hits it high up in the air, almost puts it into their own goal, and destroys Star in the process.
Now, can they capitalize on Insulin's temporary loss of a teammate in time? But it doesn't look like it. Star's back in the game immediately.
And it's still in Blue's court. Unfortunately, could not recover fast enough. Van Dargas taking a risk by almost hitting it towards their own goal, but hitting it out of the way.
Yeah. Oh,
Insulin
coming in with that block to knock it up into the air and out of the
That
goal's
little
way.
tap is all it takes. Van Dargas goes for a shot but misses, unfortunately. Insulin taking his time around this corner to make sure that Tight Skittles cannot hit that ball.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, brings it in. Is he going? Oh, he does a flip. He's trying to do a flip reset. If he hits it, if the bottom of his car hits the ball in any way, it resets his double jump, allowing him to do more flips to control the ball in midair more.
Yeah, but unfortunately, wasn't just able to get the maneuver off in time. Insolent back with the ball though, right back to Blue's court.
Unfortunately, already back out. This is the longest point I think we have seen them fight for.
Oh, almost in the goal there, but unfortunately too hard.
Stars chasing, making sure that they are keeping it safe into their possession. They got to keep an eye on it. Insolent sets it up for Star. Unfortunately, gets hit out of the way.
Van just coming in right there, just coming with the essential
Hits
block.
it straight up.
Oh, Insolent coming right there. Skittles
Pinches it. Star coming in, has a clear shot.
And
Van Dargis
with the save, just coming right in out of left field. With the
back again. Oh no, that's Tight Skittles. They have a 2 for 2.
I gotta say, Blues team defense is amazing. Oh,
can they capitalize on this? Can they capitalize on this? They can't, unfortunately. Insolent was there, he knew. 6 cents.
Back from the dead, too.
Yeah. Ooh, bouncing it off the wall. They're getting a little bit stuck. It seems that they're kind of playing around Tight Skittles there. Oh! Tight Skittles putting it out of the way again, while Van Dargis was the one that whacked it out of the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, Orange just wasn't in the position to score the goal there.
Insolent trying to keep it slow and steady, but unfortunately doesn't really stop the momentum of the ball. Van Dargis going back. He's going right for the ball, knowing that the team is coming after him. Will they be able to make it? Unfortunately not. Dude, Insolent is fighting for his life.
Yeah, right now, Blue team's defense is at 100%.
Yeah, they are in full defense mode. It is no longer about scoring. It is about making sure they don't win. Yeah. But unfortunately, that won't work. It is an infinite time from here on out, and they are tied. They have to put a goal in. It's either going to happen by coincidence, or they have to start stepping up their aggression. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Skittles heard you.
Insolent hears it. Star hits it off the wall, knowing that the rebound will be allowing Insolent to go out and get it.
Well, Van right there, coming in perfectly, just knows where the ball's coming in.
But Star coming in! A plus 553, 1 point win, 2-3. Orange team takes it.
And you can just see right there, like Blue, like they were having excellent defense going on there, but they didn't have what was required or the necessary aggression to get that final point in to bring them the victory in that game.
Honestly, that was a very tight match. There was not really much they could have done. It was a matter of a circumstance, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah. It was just a matter of positioning and Star being in the right place at the right time.
God, they are very well versed against each other. I wish, God, why didn't we do this like sooner? This is awesome. This is game 2 of 3.
Star coming in right off the way, trying to get that thing in, but Skittles knocking him out the way.
Immediately, already being aggressive. I think they learned from their last match that they just need to be a little bit more on top, or they're getting their confidence back.
Oh, Skittles coming in.
Almost hits it in. Unfortunately, doesn't get it quite there yet. Van Dargis coming in. Has a perfect setup. Unfortunately, Star comes in. Or is it Insolent? I don't know.
I think it was Insolent.
They're both like equally like spaced out names.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite get it. Insolent bouncing it off, trying to get it into midfield of Blue. Star has to kind of fight. Oh.
There's a little tap in right there.
You know that thing that happens in hallways where you just like kind of like walk into somebody?
Yeah, where you're like trying to go.
No, please. I feel like that's just what happens, but with like a 30,000 or like a 3,000 pound car that's going Mach 10 at terminal velocities.
Yeah, no one really knew what to do there. Tight
Skittles coming in. Unfortunately, was not expecting Insolent to come in and just smack it out of the way.
Yeah, Insolent coming in with the ball though.
He's flying. Unfortunately, the ball was not moving fast enough for him, in fact.
Yeah.
Star coming in, trying to predict when it would come off the wall, but Insolent is over here just kind of protecting it like a spider, but unfortunately that double jump that he used messed up his traction and made him turn a little too much. and couldn't get out in time. Unfortunately,
Skittles coming in right there.
we are at 3:41, 1-1, game 2.
Looking like another interesting game. You can see right there, Insolent just didn't have the speed necessary to get that ball on time.
Couldn't do it. There's nothing you can do about the fact that ball too far, card can't fast.
Yeah, but like I said, you just need the boost, and unfortunately, he didn't have it.
Oh, unfortunately, the ball got stuck in the air because of it being kind of going directly up. No one could quite get a good shot off the wall, and Insulin misses the bounce.
Oh, I believe that's
Dargis.
Yeah, it's Dargis. Dargis coming in right here, back on the orange team. Skittles coming in for a perfect shot.
Ooh, once again. Just that little bit of a setup. They both were just in the corner pocket. Insulin was, he was upside down. Unfortunately, he probably was going too fast.
It probably was.
Couldn't quite get control of the car in time to jump out. Or maybe the ball was going too low and he was using the goal as a ramp.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, it didn't do it in time.
Insulin almost already immediately starting to almost get a goal. Star setting it up. Will Insulin be able to profit off of this? I think he will.
Just beautiful right there.
2-2-2.
You see Star set it up for him, and then you
Gets in the way of the Skittles.
Yeah, you see Skittles trying to get the ball back out off away from the goal, but Insulin was just right there to capitalize on it.
Immediately, the teamwork on these two is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Insulin is seeing an opportunity and slowly takes his time, dodges it around that guy. You can't shoot a square into a square hole if you put it sideways.
It's like fish in the barrel right there.
Yeah.
He took his time and actually demoed Van Aert there, so he couldn't do anything about it.
He was that was personal.
That
was like a superhero lineage thing.
I think he was a little upset being demoed in the overtime last game.
Yeah, that was revenge. Yeah. Oh, immediately already, Van Dargis almost accidentally kind of putting it towards his own goal, but setting it up for Skittles over here. Do they have enough time to capitalize? They do not.
Insulin coming in right in there, just knocking the ball right back to Van. Coming in and bringing it back into orange.
Mama burden.
Oh, Insulin trying to knock it back and seems to
Star
successfully.
Smacking it. Star pushing it out to Insulin midfield and demolishing. Oh wait, no, got demolished. Can they capitalize on the fact? No, they won't. In fact, they put an advantage on the orange team by putting Star closer to the goal.
Yeah, bringing Star right in there to bring that necessary block in. Skittles trying to bring it back in. Van coming in from above.
The needle. That was
Flight of the Valkyries right there.
That was disgusting. 3-3. This is personal.
3-3. Around 2 minutes left.
God, this is nuts.
Oh, Van coming in right there, hitting it right off the center.
Van Dargis coming in, trying to set it up immediately. We're finding that Van Dargis seems to be the guy who sets things up, and Tight Skittles being the one doing the crazy shots.
Van got revenge on Insulin right there with another
Insulin,
demo.
is he going to come back in time? Ooh, does some trickery, leaving the goal a little undefended. Unfortunately, being in a little bit of an odd pocket, Insulin can come back and save this. Van Dargis coming in and trying to hit it. They're trying to set things up. Insulin having a little bit of trouble trying to get some boost going and using his jumps to get some extra speed. No.
Skittles just coming in.
Tight Skittles.
Coming in there with that little tap.
That's vacuum sealed Skittles to you. Thank you.
Vacuum sealed. Sorry.
We're not talking with no go-go jeans.
But you could see it. You could have saw it right there. It was just that slight little tap. Insulin was trying to come in and block it, but he was just going in too fast.
Unfortunately, Star. Unfortunately, not really. The depth perception on that one was a little bit odd. So unfortunately, thought it was going a little bit more than it was. Star, please.
Oh, Star.
Oh, that little tap is all it took.
Get it out from the goal. And Insulin having the ball now, trying to bring
Taking
it
it a little bit towards the goal. Was that on purpose? I'm not sure. Making sure that he gets out of the way. Star slamming it down the field. But Skittles slamming it also down the field the other way.
Insulin coming in on the ceiling, trying to get the ball out, but Skittles coming in, trying to set it up
something tricky. coming in. Vandargus comes in and it just kind of resets the ball into their favor, waiting for Skittles to get a little bit of a setup, a little bit of a spicy hit. Oh, here it comes!
Oh, Star coming in. The Skittle coming back in. Van coming in from the above.
Oh, very close. They are in the corner now. This might put us on onto game 3. If Insulin bringing it back. Vandargus, knowing that he's going to try to trick him up, jumps predeterminedly. Stay out of the Blues court. That's what that just said.
Yep.
That was personal.
Keeping the ball on the ground. That's all they need to do is just let the time run out. And that's exactly what happened.
That's game 2. We're 1-1. We were going for a best of 3, but now we really do have a best of 3. We have a 2-game win. Or a 1-game win.
That was a very intense game. Good plays from both sides.
That was messed up. What if this was like a real sport?
If it was a real sport, I think it would be more of a Hunger Games kind of scenario. Maybe like I think it was Death Metal, that one racing game back in like the PS2 era.
Yeah, something like that.
Starting the game off, Insulin coming in immediately to get that ball, but Van knocking it out of his way.
This is for all the marbles.
All the marbles.
Immediately hits it on the roof. Insulin trying to do a little bit of a trickery move to get it to tap it, but unfortunately, wasn't very powerful. I was worried it wasn't going to be enough and that Vandargus was just going to be able to bring it back, but actually taps it out of his range.
Yeah, it's like, Insulin coming back in with the ball, bringing it back up.
He's pedaling.
Star coming in, trying to get the ball out.
Jumps predeterminedly. Unfortunately, that trajectory was just a little too to the right. Can't really do much about that, unfortunately. Oh, death! Actual murder! That was somebody's kid.
Someone called the cops.
Like, actually, oh my God.
Yeah. Well, it looks like she's already back in the game. You know, health insurance
is what it's like to have health insurance in anywhere but America. Vandargus bringing it in, hopefully trying to set it up for Skittles, just can't quite get it. Going for another demo, it seems. He's going for blood.
Yeah, I think he's been demoed one too many times.
And now he's angry. Star coming in, trying to do some fancy maneuvers here, trying to keep it in bounds, but doesn't quite get it, and it is still in Orange's court. Bringing it down to blue. Skittles is there. Star, slam. Worth it though. Dead but worth it. Puts her back into the orange field, so in the case that they do smack it, Star will not be there. But that's okay because Insulin will always be there.
Insulin's always there to pick up the slack.
He's the guy who would give you your kidney, because he is dependable. Oh, unfortunately, a little bit too high of a hit. Hits the top wall, almost colliding with Insulin, in fact. Oh, back at him.
Star getting some revenge there.
Oh, and Tight Skittles almost fumbling on that one, but brings it right back around, does a quick maneuver, and brings it out.
Star's back at the... Star's trying to set up into the air, but unfortunately Skittles back both her and the ball back into orange court.
Vandargus seeing where the ball is going and predicts where it is and jumps off the wall predeterminedly to know where it is. Can they do it fast enough? They can. Tight Skittles prevents a goal from happening by keeping up and doing a little tap. That little tap is what saved him.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's 0-0. We're almost like a minute and a half in already.
They are feeling the pressure. Star coming in. Misses the throw, unfortunately. Car throw.
Van just right there, bringing it right on home. But
oh my goodness. Vandargus expecting Insulin to smack the ball, jumps predeterminedly, but Insulin tricks him by not moving at all.
Star started bringing it in. Van coming in.
Does a maneuver to turn it around. Sets it up. Can they make it? No.
Nope. Unfortunately, Insulin just had too much control of the ball in that situation, and Van doesn't do anything about it.
Tight Skittles tries to hit the ball, but hits Insulin instead. Vandargus hits a huge shot downtown, but couldn't quite get there. Can he? No.
Nope. Insulin is coming in there, just knocking the ball right out of his way before he can do anything.
Vandargus, seeing that Insulin is coming in hot from the sky, backs off.
Oh, explosion.
Ooh, man, Star is getting bullied.
Yeah, I think they're
Jesus, Star
coming back from the dead. Coming back from the dead. I think that's why they're bullying her right there. Oh, and Van Dargis coming in with the first score. 1:10 left.
They have 1:10 to bring it home. Currently top. This is their winning streak to make it. This is the last game. This is for all like the marbles, for marble people.
We start coming in, starting right there, but Van
Immediately into the blue, but Van Dargis coming in. Ooh, Insulin misses. Unfortunately, Star hitting it out of the air. Does a nice little maneuver. Insulin not really sure if that's going to get enough or not. Goes and does the reliable thing and goes for more boost. It's coming towards the goal. Oh no, Star smacks it out of the way.
It's right open.
It's right there. Star. This is what happens when you die too many times.
Yeah, Star just had it right open for her. And she's like, yeah, the Insulin right there, it actually has a bit of a guard for it. He's knocking it right in. Van,
just making sure that it doesn't fall out.
Van skills couldn't do anything there, unfortunately. Now we're on a tie game in less than a minute left.
Oh my goodness. They are at each other's throats.
Star coming in. Oh, doing a little break, letting the ball fall down naturally.
Calculated. Up! No! Insulin! Unfortunately, doesn't have the angle to quite get it there quite yet based on that speed.
Got 30 seconds
Very
remaining.
close though.
Van coming in with the ball.
Oh, no. Ooh! 24 seconds, but it's 2-1. This might be a blue game.
I think it might, unless Star or Insulin can pull something out here.
Star or... Unfortunately, I saw what happened. She did the spinny... the
twirls.
Yeah, the twirls. The twirls don't give you height, they give you distance. And unfortunately, she needed the height. But with like the analog control, it's kind of hard to sometimes differentiate. Especially when you're going at like a backwards angle. Yeah. Insulin, making sure that he stays away in front of that ball. Van Dargis coming in. They just have to stall.
That's all they have to do.
They just have to stall.
Play defense. Skittles coming in, just bringing it right on the track of the cart. Ball's in the air. Insulin keeping it up.
Oh no! Oh, so close, but unfortunately, the game will go to blue. That would be Van Dargis and Tight Skittles. I believe that would be their new player, Paradox. I don't know his real name though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there, Insulin was trying to keep the ball in the air, but it's just
unfortunately couldn't do it.
But you actually saw at the end there, the ball kept ricocheting off of him and actually accelerated its descent.
I like that a lot. Would you like to talk to them?
Sure, you can ask them some questions.
Where is Discord? Hello?
All right.
Hello.
Voice and video.
Default.
Is this not on?
You have that on mute, for sure. Red button.
Hello.
Hello? You guys are muted. I hope.
Yeah, you're actually muted.
I know, but I can't get it to change.
It's the...
I know what it is, but like I don't have an input apparently. Hold on.
You are mute on Discord.
We're doing it through my laptop now.
All right.
Hello. Okay, let's turn this all the way up. Hello and welcome to SUNY Esports.
You guys are muted.
Yeah, I know. It won't work on the computer.
I know, but I can't get it to change.
All right.
I know what it is, but like I don't have
Wait, what the?
input apparently.
Jeff, I can hear
You're
us.
mute on Discord. You can hear you guys? Oh, that's...
We're doing
shouldn't
it
be
through my
happening.
laptop now. All right.
All right. Well, hello everybody. Welcome. Thank you for playing tonight. How does it feel to be the first SUNY Broome Esports?
Welcome to SUNY Esports.
A privilege,
Yeah, I know.
guess.
It won't work.
We obviously, sadly, we can't officially play against any teams yet.
Hello?
I'm sure we all would love
Jeff, I
to.
can hear us.
Oh, I have the
You
stream.
can hear you
I'm
guys,
so dumb.
but hopefully
So
soon we can get that officiated, and you'll be able to see us play against some other teams instead of just some scrims. But
I agree. This was fun though.
we
It was good.
enjoyed
It was-
this a lot. This was very fun to watch. You guys were very evenly matched. It was intense. It was very like I was able to tell what was going on. It wasn't like it was very easy to comprehend. It was I like that a lot.
Yeah. Now I got a question
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
close. Usually, a lot of people tend to agree with Rocket League being easy to follow, to watch. I guess the only thing is that if you don't understand what's going on, it does kind of look impossible to a new player. Like some of the stuff we're doing, like a new player. I remember when I was new and I saw a flip reset on a pro stream, and I thought they were like a wizard. So.
Yes, definitely. A lot of the aerodynamic, like acrobatic car stuff is definitely like way out of my understanding right now, but it was very impressive, and I'm very impressed to see the teamwork that was going on. Y'all were very like, it was very clear that it was very set up, like execute type situation, and it was all very like evenly matched, like predetermining where everything was. Like it was very, very impressive.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we practice a lot of predicting where the ball will go and a lot of pass plays. Working together as a team is kind of what we have to do. Be able to get good plays off, and especially in the higher levels, pass plays are really what dominate. So good to see that we're doing well on those.
Yeah, so in case the people who don't know, would you like to introduce yourselves, and we'll be expecting to see you more often?
Yeah, of course. I'm Jeff. Insulin is my tag on Rocket League. You'll probably see me going for too many flip resets.
I'm Enoch, or Vandargus. Yeah, I don't know. I've been playing Rocket League since it came out, pretty much.
Ooh.
That's about my background.
I only played it when it came out, and then like a little bit.
You got more experience than me.
Yeah, that's true. We know
Yeah,
Ghost Kitty,
makes-
Jeanette. Am I correct on that?
Yes. Ghost Kitty, my name is Jeanette.
Mhm.
It's nice to meet you.
And we also
No
have a.
background.
Oh, sorry. And we also have a new player this season. His name is Paradox, at least to what I can see here. But I believe that would be Tight Skittles. What's your name?
My name is Jesse.
His name is
Playing
Jesse.
for
Jesse.
a year and a half.
I mean, considering what we saw for only having a year and a half under your belt, that's pretty impressive.
You're probably better than I would.
Yeah, I've been playing keyboard and mouse most of that time though, but I switched to controller around like 2 months ago, and I've been on that ever since. It's actually been pretty easy to pick up.
It does help when you have the best teacher in the league.
Yeah, not you.
Yes, because in fact, we did win nationals today. We are winning the Rocket League Nationals. You guys did it.
Yeah,
Oh,
congratulations.
we won. What's our prize? How much
You-
money do we get?
You get
2 Skittles and a
pocket lint.
Pocket lint and bright.
Yummy, my favorite combo.
I know that we had some technical difficulties going on before stream, and I'm sorry to make you all wait, but I thank you. Yeah, I thank you all for being here, and I think that it went very well, and I hope that we all see you next week.
I'm very interested to
Yeah, of
see
course,
what
love to do it.
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you very much.
Of course.
We'll catch you all next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
And as for the rest of us at SUNY Broome, we'll see you next week, because hopefully we're trying to get it more in a regular thing. I think that this went really well. I found Rocket League actually pretty interesting. I was kind of surprised by that.
You know, this was definitely a very interesting and high-paced, fun game. And I think there could be some great moments that we can see from our players, especially if they're actually able to face off against other schools' teams. And I'm highly looking forward to see what our what they can put out in this season.
Definitely. But until then, my name has been Ben.
I've been Dustin.
We'll catch you all next week.